Shabbat Shalom. It's really chilly out, and it's really warm in here, and we have the warmth of the air, but we also have the warmth of community. We're going to hear Torah tonight. We're going to do worship tonight from the screen. We have a handout for the Torah we're going to do, and you're going to get to see a lot of amazing videos of our community, talking about our community. And I see a number of people right in front of me who are going to be on the screen larger than life. And it's wonderful to see our community talking about our community. And so meanwhile, take a moment, find someone here in the community that you haven't said hello to yet tonight, and please do so.
So Shabbat Shalom, everyone. For my final project in my master's program, which I hope to graduate from in May, I have been studying the enduring dilemma of individual and community, using the lens of Rabbi Hillel's famous teaching from Pirkei Avot, chapter 1, verse 14, "If I am not for myself, who will be for me? But if I am only for myself, who am I? And if not now, when?" In the spirit of balancing tonight's community focus with our own individual intentions, I remembered a recent idea from a colleague, Rabbi Dan Medwin, who created and shared with me the idea of a visual nigun. A nigun is a wordless melody, which you just heard us sing a little bit ago. I invite you to look at this now as I'm talking and kind of stretching this out a little bit, and also during our private prayer section a little bit later in the service. Just as a musical nigun is a wordless melody, this visual nigun hopes to provide an individual moment of reflection and a personal reflection as the service begins. Tonight we have come together as individuals, so let us worship in community, wrapping ourselves in the strength of these holy people, you holy people, in this holy space together.
We begin with the lighting of the Shabbat candles. Jerry and Edie, for providing tonight's oneg, you have the honor of lighting our Shabbat candles.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us.
As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. Eloheinu
Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Edie. Shabbat Shalom, Jerry. Our Torah portion this week, Mishpatim, is all about laws that are going to make the community holy and hold everyone together and bring everyone together. We start off by singing Hine Matov, which talks about how wonderful it is that we are able to be here in community, brothers and sisters.
So I didn't put it in there, but there's a clapping part. So if we say Hine Matov, then you can do clap, clap, if you feel like it. Hine Matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov umanayim shevet achayot gam yachad. Let's try that again. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achayot gam yachad. So I'll do the call and you do the response. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achayot gam yachad.
As we do come together in holy community, we're going to learn a little bit about our community from 8 different videos that were made last spring, last summer, as we were continuing the search for a new rabbi, and we were trying to describe ourselves to put that information out to all the people who might be considering looking at this congregation and coming here. So under Nicole and Alan, people came together and had things to say about our community. We're going to listen to the videos that they made in 3 different sections throughout the service tonight, and I hope you feel as warmed by hearing how people see us as we all did upon hearing them.
I believe that the most important quality would be a combination of compassion and caring paired with the ability to intellectually stimulate us and make us comfortable in the Jewish world and from a Jewish religious perspective.
Can both be grounding and forward-looking and think outside the box.
To be kind of flexible.
And how they can respond to individuals within the congregation and also to the congregation itself.
They play a large role in the education system as well as the youth group.
Is someone who can speak to all of us, guide us in some challenging times that are appropriate for every part of the family, which is no easy job.
To really set up a relationship with our congregation, both the individuals within our congregation as well as who we are and what we stand for as a group.
And certainly someone who is available to, who's willing and available to teach our younger friends as well as spend some time with the adults with their needs.
Well, meeting everybody.
Reaching out to all its members.
I don't know what do you mean?
Okay.
Helping you feel comfortable in the service.
Because I think it takes a little bit of time to get comfortable with each other, to learn each other's personalities.
When he sparks a part of your own spirit and you feel like you're connecting with him.
him or her.
Making sure that there's lots of opportunities available for people to participate and express their spirituality through action, including social action.
Exploring all the possibilities that we can offer, all the talents that there are around, that we can contribute to his ministry or to her ministry.
It always was important how the young people are enjoying the temple, the Hebrew school, because that's where the future is.
Temple plays a huge role in my life, and I think that it's really helped me understand what types of things I believe in, and as well as being surrounded by a community that I love.
I'm just amazed how much more fun the children have than our children did.
Temple Habonim is like family all the way through.
How welcoming we are on the Friday night.
I mean, Temple Habonim has always been a home for me, like Friday night services especially.
Laid back, but very spiritual congregation.
Those are the vibes I'm getting.
Because of our size, we really can know and care about a lot of people in our community.
I think that down inside, each of us wants to have a special connection with the rabbi.
Well, it's sort of short on preachiness, but it's really long on singing and spirituality.
Temple Habonim is a growing institution, an evolving institution that refuses to become institutional.
It really has become the hub of the wheel for us. And that's made such a huge difference. I mean, everything kind of goes out from there.
Trying to create opportunities for volunteerism and social action, whether it be during services or between services or as coordinating with religious school curriculum.
Every person counts here. No one's a number.
It means you belong. It's something here. You belong.
You know, I feel like Temple Habonim is my Jewish family.
We have so much to offer. We're really in a transition right now to try to figure out how to continue the tradition of the past while innovating towards the future, and what that looks like in terms of membership or school enrollment or adding new tunes to our services or anything like that, but really keeping all of us grounded and settled in what is Judaism today in 2019 in the East Bay.
We think about who we are as a community, and we reflect on, people talked about what's important, what are our qualities, what makes us who we are, and what do we want people to know about the temple? People who are already here, people who are considering it coming, the new rabbi who would be coming. And this is what our people have to say about who we are. It's really very heartwarming. Would you please rise, either in body or spirit, as we come together for the Baruch Hu.
Beit Yisrael, Amcha Avta, Amcha Avta. Torah u'mitzvot, Imu mishpatim, Otanu lemadeta, Otanu lemadeta. Hagen Adonai Eloheinu b'shochbeinu, uvkumenu nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki hem chayenu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem nege yomam v'layla, nege yomam v'layla. Ve'ahavatcha tasir, mimenu le'olamim, Baruch Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malechuto Le'olam Va'ed.
Let's be seated. As we join together in the Ve'ahavta, which is all about the ways we have of showing our love for God, think about the ways that you have, the little ways every day for just being able to show your love of God, of the people around you, of self.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavecha ubechol nafshecha ubechol meodecha vehayu hadivarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha Vishinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech uvshochbecha uvekumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha Uchtabtam al mezuzot betecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru asitem et kol mitzvotai vitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeit yadchem me'eret mitzrayim liot lachem le'elohim ani Adonai Elohechem.
As we join together in Micha Mocha, we give thanks for the freedom that we have. We give gratitude that God freed us from slavery in Egypt. We think about the people who are not yet free, and about our obligation and our duty to help ensure freedom for everyone.
Freedom, freedom. The Hebrew, or you don't feel like singing the Hebrew tonight, you can sing Freedom at any point. It all works together. Friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkiveh Adonai Eloheinu, Hashkivenu Leshalom. Let there be love, let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our
Yismechu is all about the joy of Shabbat. Whatever has been going on this week, we take a moment to feel some joy. Joy at having a rest. Joy at having a little bit of respite, a little bit of relief away from the things that fill our hearts for the rest of the time. The joy of Shabbat.
Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei 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 Shabbat v'koreh oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei 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 Shabbat v'koreh oneg Shabbat. Mekadeshei mekadeshei shevi Shabbat. Yisbahu leyitzangu mituvecha Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei 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 Shabbat v'koreh oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei 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 Shabbat v'koreh oneg Shabbat. V'ashvi Ratzita bo v'kedashto Shabbat Chemdan Yamim O Tokerata Shabbat Yismechu במלאכותך, שומרי, שומרי, שומרי שבת בקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלאכותך, שומרי, שומרי, שומרי שבת בקורא עונג שבת. זכר למעשה, למעשה בראשית שבת. זכר למעשה, למעשה בראשית שבת. ישמחו במלאכותך, שומרי, שומרי, שומרי שבת בקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלאכותך, שומרי, שומרי, שומרי שבת בקורא עונג שבת.
We're going to see two more of the videos now that talk about Temple Habonim's strengths and about our core values.
When I talk about our community and our congregation, I always think of how welcoming everyone is to new people.
What defines us as a community is our Hamishness.
During the high holidays, we have so many people that are not members, and everybody is shaking hands and saying hello, and we're glad you're here.
We are a community of kind, nice, unpretentious people.
And we'll never forget how the community came together after my husband died.
The congregation in its entirety is friendly.
They reached out so solidly that I realized what a community really means, and I've never forgotten that.
They will be showing warmth, and they will accept you in any way.
It's not just about learn about us and fit in with us. I think this community is ready to fit in with a new rabbi. And I think that's unique.
It's really been a place that has allowed me to stretch and reach and explore.
I think our congregation is best defined by its open attitude.
I would choose maybe like together.
When you walk in the door, you feel like you're home.
Our engagement in things like politics and teaching our younger students.
A spiritual center, a place to kind of remind you who you are.
Accepting everybody because we have such a diverse community.
To continue its long tradition of fostering healthy interfaith relations.
All you need to do is hear Shalom Aleichem.
When we do like the Shema and other prayers, it feels like we're all one because we're saying it at the same time and we believe the same things, and it's like a very peaceful moment.
I invite the congregation. I invite the congregation to rise for tefillah as we search for the words to pray, to connect with God, to connect with ourselves.
Ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da. Ya Sifatai tifta ufiagi tehilatecha Adonai. Open up my lips, that my mouth will declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Koneh HaKol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magin Baruch Atah Adonai Magin Avraham Bezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai Mechaye HaKol Atah Rav Lehoshia Mashiv HaRuach Umorid HaGashem Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim Zohomech Noflim Verofei Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayim Emunato Lishenei Afar Michamocha Baal Gevurot Umido Melach Melech Memid Umekayeh Umatzmiach Yeshua V'ne'eman atah le'achayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mechaye hakol Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh U'kadoshim b'chol yom yahallelucha selah Baruch atah Adonai ha'el HaKadosh.
Let's be seated.
So a couple of weeks ago at Shabbat Shira, woo! Leslie put together a great Shabbat Shira service, and one of the highlights for me, at least, was playing this Julie Silver melody to Ritzeh, which is a prayer that talks all about the fact that you can pray the way that works for you, and that God will listen. Don't worry. Ritzeh Adonai Eloheinu be'amcha Yisrael. Ritzeh Adonai Eloheinu be'amcha Yisrael. That's the chorus. U'tefilatam U'tefilatam be'ahavat tikaber. U'tefilatam U'tefilatam be'ahavat tikaber. Ritzeh Adonai לרצון תמיד עבודת ישראל עמך ותהי לרצון תמיד עבודת ישראל עמך רצה אדוני אלוהינו בעמך ישראל רצה אדוני אלוהינו בעמך
We join together as one community in our prayer for gratitude. And as we say the words of these prayers, think about all the things you're feeling grateful for in your life today. The small things, the little things that really brighten your day. Together, we acknowledge with thanks that you are Adonai, our God and the God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives and the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives which are in your hand, for our souls which are in your care, for your miracles that we experience every day, and for your wondrous deeds and favors at every time of day, evening, morning, and noon. O good one whose mercies never end, O compassionate one whose kindness never fails, we forever put our hope in you. For all these things, O sovereign, let your name be forever praised and blessed. O God, our Redeemer and Helper, let all who live affirm you and praise your name in truth. Blessed are you, Adonai. Your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. We join together in our prayer for peace, Shalom Rav. We sing this melody every week. Congregations all across the world sing this melody every week. This melody was written by Jeff Klepper, one of the most prominent composers of Jewish music. And Jeff Klepper is going to be at Temple Bethel for our Joint Reform Shabbat 5 weeks from tonight, Friday, March 27th. And we have all sorts of reasons to go to Temple Bethel and join together as a community in Joint Reform worship on that evening. And so as we sing Shalom Rav, we think about our prayers for peace.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech Adon lechol hashalom, ki ata hu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim הקדושה בשלומך. שלום רב הישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב הישראל עמך תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. עושה שלום במרומה, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, the Jewish people, ועל כל יושבי תבל, and for everyone, אמרו Torah's coming, yes!
For a few moments, we are going to switch from visual tefillah to written tefillah, and this is the time for your handout. On your handout, you have the Torah service, which we are entering into right now. This week's Torah portion is called Mishpatim. This week's Torah portion contains more laws in it than in other portions of the Torah. There are laws prescribed about how to build the sanctuary, the portable sanctuary, about anointing the priests, about all kinds of things in this portion. And the main idea of this portion is about the way we come together in community and the things that we do to come together as one holy community. At the top of the first page of your handout for Ki Mitzion, would you please rise?
Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, udevar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Le'amo Yisrael bekedushato. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo Gadlul Adonai iti Unerumama Shemo Yachdam Lecha Adonai Hagidula V'Hagivura V'Hatiferet V'Hanetzah V'Hachod Ki Chol B'Shamayim U'Va'aretz Ki Chol B'Shamayim U'Va'aretz Lecha Adonai HaMamlacha V'Amin Ha'aseh Lechol Erosh. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Kol Hanshama, Kol Hanshama, Tehallel, Tehallel.
On your handout, you all have the piece of Torah that we're going to be hearing tonight. I invite you to follow along as we do. And for the Aliyah to the Torah tonight, I'd like to invite forward all of the people. You know, we've seen 5 of the videos, but there are 3 more to come. You know if you're in them. All the people who are in the videos for tonight, come on forward and join together in the Aliyah, please. Some of you may not have seen your picture yet, but you know they're coming in the next 3.
Yes, shout your part.
And really, come on. You don't get to say the Aliyah quite yet. You will soon. But you should be up here because you were definitely one of the stars of the videos.
Baruch et Adonai HaMorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMorach Elam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vaya'al Moshe el ha'har. Vayichas ha'anan et ha'har. Vayishkon kavod Adonai al har Sinai, Vayichaseu he'anan sheshet yamim, Vayikra el Moshe bayom hashvi'i mitoch he'anan, Umar'eh kavod Adonai ke'esh ochelet berosh ha'har le'enei b'nei Yisrael. V'yavo Moshe b'toch he'anan v'ya'al el ha'har v'yehi Moshe bahar arba'im yom v'arba'im laila.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. So for you who are up here right now as representatives of our big screen stars, our video representing Temple Habonim, what I want to say to all of you is Nicole and Alan took time to put all this together and arrange all of you and give you questions ahead and talk to you about things you wanted to say, and then you used your words to talk about Temple Habonim. You expressed your feelings about this place as a way of saying to future rabbinic candidates, to rabbis who wanted to come here, hey, this is our place, and this is what we're like, and this is what we're about. And you really put yourselves out there to represent our congregation in a really extraordinary way. So we are all very grateful for you. You, each one of you, has given, does give, will continue to give so much to Temple Habonim in so many ways, and you have absolutely no idea how grateful we are for that. So thank you for all you do and for all that is coming. I want to invite the congregation to please rise. You hug each other a little, and some of you help me dress the Torah as we dress it. Perfect. And then the plates. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, Torah, Torah. Oh, no. Moshe. Thank you. Please be seated. Yasher Koach to all of our Aliyah participants in all sorts of ways for all that you do. While the Torah is still out and in our presence, we offer a Mishaberach, which is also on your handout. And our Mishaberach is for healing, those in need of healing of body, and healing of soul, and healing of spirit. Mishaberach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. I invite anybody who would like to say the names aloud of those people you're holding in your hearts who are in need of healing, perhaps a healing of body, perhaps a healing of soul. And if this is a day when you could use some healing, you include your name in with those names, and know that when all these names are said together at the same time, the prayers for them join strength in community. Lisa and Sam and Jesse. Stanley Cantor. Ron and Elena Winter.
Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
We offer prayers of healing. We celebrate our joys. We celebrate our simchas. And we put our voices together for that as well. We do that with words of Shehechianu. Who's having a Shehechianu moment that you would like to share with the congregation? Steve. Steve, thank you very much. Coming from one of our illustrious past presidents, words of gratitude for the culture that we have here and the way it's been established is very, very meaningful. Who else has something that you're celebrating tonight? I understand that there's some two in the congregation tonight celebrating a 61st wedding anniversary today. Seymour, Lee, Mazel Tov, 61 years, and more in love than ever, and more grateful than ever. And we are so grateful that you are. I mean, you could have done a lot of things on your anniversary. You're here. You're in the videos. You're everywhere throughout our building, and you're here tonight celebrating with us. Mazel Tov. Ken.
I have a Shehechianu moment by being able to see Seymour tonight, who is my first grade art teacher, and who I remember so fondly. I remember all the things he made with him. My wife has kept one of the projects unearthed from a drawer. She was really afraid that I had lost it, and it's one of the great pleasures of my life.
So Ken, just a couple of years ago, you were in Seymour's first grade class. I want you to know that this year, over the last few weeks, over the next couple of weeks, Seymour is still dealing with art, teaching our children. In a few weeks, the new art mural will be up. I think next week, 2 more weeks. What's currently up in the gallery will come down. New artwork will come up. And one of them, of course, is a mural by our religious school students under the guidance of Seymour. Anybody else? Nicole. Wow. Happy 80th birthday to your dad. Send him best wishes from us. For all of the joys that we express out loud, and we know there are many more joys we hold within, we offer words of gratitude with Shehechianu. Shehechianu, thank you, God, for creating us, for giving us life, for sustaining us, and for bringing us to this very moment with each other.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen.
At the bottom of the third page of your handout, you find Eitz Chaim. Would you please rise as we return the Torah to the Ark?
Eitz Chaim hi levav tazikim ba v'tochecha me'ushar
We return to our visual tefillah. Please remain standing for the Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol l'tet gedula liyotzem bereshit Shelo asanu kigoye haratzot Velo samanu kimishbechot ha'adama Shelo samchel kenu kahem Vegoralenu kechol hamonam Vanafnu korim umishachavim umolim Livnei melech Machei hamlachim Hakadosh Baruch Hu.
Please be seated. We're going to see the last three of our videos, and the Aleinu is all about human beings doing our work in partnership with God to make the world a better place. And as we get ready to watch these videos, which focus on our primary goals, the issues that we're going to be facing in the next 5 years as a community, and the challenges that we face, we are reminded, and our congregants remind us, about the work that we have to do and what holy, sacred work it is when we do it together.
I think that this temple is not only for people in Barrington, but is a regional temple, and we become a bright spot,
especially for our children, to see that this is an important place to be, and it's important to be part of our lives.
The educational needs of this temple are a priority.
It's always important that we're looking at every community with an eye toward inclusion.
We are a congregation of people who have individual relationships with each other, with their rabbi, and that connection is what really makes this place a community.
The first night we came, we sat and we looked around us, and I turned to Joanne and I said, "Don't you feel like we've always been here? Don't you think we know people's names already?" It was an instant fit. Instant fit.
We felt like we were home.
It's a religious home, it's a secular home, it's a cultural home, it's a place that's familiar, and it brings together people who are different, and it builds relationships.
The movement away from organized religion and belonging, and how we have to work hard to keep our membership up and to keep ourselves a vibrant community as we are today.
Making it clear that that temple should be sort of a commitment, a priority. You know, we're in this together and we do need to contribute in a way that feels comfortable for our families.
It's important that people realize that we come and we do and we devote our time and we give of ourselves because it takes that energy, it takes that responsibility.
I think because of our casual, sort of informal nature, everything is done very politely and nicely, and so it can lend to a feeling of, oh, it's always going to be here.
And for us to begin to value the organization in a way that other people will recognize as something that's valuable to them.
We should always be doing everything better. We should never be complacent about what we do well. We should never think that we do everything as well as we could.
The biggest thing that we face is that everybody's so overscheduled, but it is something as a smaller group of people and less concentration that I think really affects us in a different way and forces us to think really creatively about the way that we live our Judaism.
Biggest challenge, I think also it's always economical. How to maintain a beautiful building like this and that needs constant attention.
I do know that we've got to keep bringing our children to the schools, to giving them, to providing a good education for them.
When my brother Zach had his bar mitzvah, it was amazing. He's not someone I've seen do a lot of speaking in front of a huge audience.
Make sure that their education keeps them aware of who they are and what they are.
So seeing him do this was crazy for me.
Bringing together young people, their families, and older adults can sometimes be challenging. So finding common ground for community, I think, is an ongoing work that many places need to work on, as well as Temple Avenue.
I think that the intergenerational part of our community is its greatest resource, and I think it's what we use the least.
We could do a better job of moving beyond ourselves and being really engaged in Tikkun Olam, making the world a better place. We do a lot of that. We could do better.
V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo Shema
As our service ends, we think about people whose lives have ended. Some of them we knew, and they were very special to us. We loved them, and we miss them very much. Others we did not know, but we honor them as well. With our Kaddish prayer, we thank you, God, for life and for love. We remember wonderful people, and we praise you for their lives. We, too, shall try to live as you want us to live. As a community, we at Temple Habonim mourn the recent loss of life all across the world, to acts of senseless gun violence, to acts of terrorism, to acts of natural disaster. As a community, we mourn several recent deaths, and we also recall several yortzites. And before we actually say Kaddish, our tradition is that we don't say the name of someone who has died for Kaddish until after the burial. But I'd like to say that this morning, David Mark's mother, Alexandra Mark, died. Mother of David, mother-in-law of Lucy, grandmother of Niev and Shao and Zan. And so our thoughts are certainly with you, especially in this part of the service. We mourn the recent death of Ann Teifeld. We mourn the recent death of Phyllis Homanoff, mother of Marvin Homanoff. As a community, we recall a number of yortzites. If I say the name of someone you're remembering, please rise as you hear their name and remain standing until we join together for Kaddish. We remember Jean Fain, mother of Ken Fain. Morris Back, father of Edie Weinstein. Frida Back, mother of Edie Weinstein. Morris Lepus, father of Ellen Shand. Matilda Asher, aunt of Sandy Rosenberg. Sidney Perlman, grandfather of Bonnie Jaffe. Arthur Rushka, father of David Rushka. Fred Greifer, father of Bert Greifer. And Jose Offman, father of Helena Friedman. If there is anyone here mourning a recent death I've not mentioned, or recalling someone in the first year of mourning, or recalling a yortzeit I've not mentioned, I invite you to stand, tell us the name of the person you remember and who that person was to you, and then remain standing till we join you for Kaddish. Zecher Tzadik Livracha, may their memories stay with us day in, day out. We tell their names, we tell their stories, we remember. Let's stand. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah be'alma divra chirute v'yamlich malchute b'chaye chon uvyome chon uvchaye dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv ve'imru amen. Yehi shemei Rabbah mevorach le'olam ul'olmei olmaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yit'alal shemei dekudisha berichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min Shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. May the one who makes peace in the high places make peace for us, for all the Jewish people, for all inhabitants of the earth everywhere, as together we say, please be seated. We have gotten in the habit of having our announcements written rather than spoken. The whole back page of your handout is filled with things coming up. I invite you to take that with you if you would like, so that you can put it on your refrigerator and remember everything. But I do want to say there's a lot of Purim coming up. Hamantaschen baking, Purim spiel, for everybody who wants to be part of it, written by Alana Scheinkoff this year. Purim Carnival, so many huge stuffed animals are going to be raffled away. All kinds of fun things coming up. Take a look at that. Please remember Joint Reform Shabbat. And please remember, at the very bottom of your sheet, you see two things. Number one, the Aleph Beats from Brown, Risdi, Hillel are going to give a concert here. And they are awesome. Put it on your calendar. Be here. It's for everybody. And let's see hands of people who have already voted in the World Zionist Organization. Yasher Koach. More than half of the hands in the room still need to go up. You've got until March 11th. Do not wait. It is so important that we do this. We have been sending out an e-blast every Friday morning, and will continue to do so. Look at this morning's e-blast. You go there, you make a click. It takes a couple of minutes. It costs $7.50 unless you're under 25, unless you're between 18 and 25. But if you want to see the progressive movement thrive in Israel, go vote and tell every Jewish adult you know to do the same thing. Very important.
And in case you were like, oh, but Purim's so long, it's going to be in a long time. No, the first Purim activity is this Saturday, as Bikti is hosting a movie night at 4:30. So come on out. If you've never seen Moana, a lot has been accomplished in the years that we've had digital animation. It looks just like the people are real people. So it's pretty impressive. And come on out to support Bikti. So maybe you're sitting in the congregation and thinking, yeah, well, that's great. They were all in these videos, but I only come once in a while, and people don't really know me. And in case you're that person sitting in a congregation tonight, I want to make sure you know that we do know you, we do see you, and that you're a really important part of our congregation. Everyone sitting out here has the potential to be, yes, even you, Dr. Kaplan, to be another lay leader, another person to step up and do even more for our community. And it's really impressive looking out here and seeing all the people who have already done tons of things for our community just in the 5 years that I've been here. So, Dan Nichols wrote this song called Kehila Kadosha, which means holy community. You'll catch on fast. If you are a temp, then we're Nitzavim. We stand here today and remember the dream. If you are a temp, then we're Nitzavim. We stand here today and remember the dream. Kehila Kadosha, Kehila Kadosha. Each one of us must play a part. Each one of us must heed the call. Each one of us must seek the truth. Each one of us is a part of it all. Each one of us must remember the pain. Each one of us must find the joy. Each one of us, each one of us. Kehila Kadosha, Kehila must start to hear. Each one of us must sing the song. Each one of us must do the work. Each one of us must right the wrong. Each one of us must fill the hole. Each one of us must hold the hope. Each one of us, each one of us. Tehillah, Kedosha, Tehillah, Kedosha, Tehillah, Kedosha, Tehillah, Kedosha. How we help, it's how we give, it's how we pray, it's how we heal, it's how we live, it's how we help, it's how we give, it's how we heal. Then we're Nitzavim. We stand here today and remember the dream. If you are a temp, then we're Nitzavim. We stand here today and remember the dream.
Every one of us is important to this Kihila Kedosha, to this holy community. Those of you who let the world know it through the videos. You were up here a moment ago for the Aliyah. Come on back, because you're going to lead us in the Kiddush, short Kiddush, don't worry, and the Motzi. Everybody, come on back up, please. Kiddush and Motzi. We're going to enjoy a wonderful oneg sponsored by the Weinsteins. And just remember, as you return your prayer books and your handouts, if you don't want to take your handout with you, don't fold it and leave it in the book. Set it aside and the greeters will take it. Let's go. Ba. Shalom.